Good morning, my name's Tom. I'll be showing you your Wolf Pup to you this morning. As you can see, we have your awning out. Your awning's for shade control only. Do not leave it out in stormy weather. It will not take the wind or the rain. So bring it back in. Make sure that it's secured at night, and also when you're not around the unit, make sure you bring it back in. So we will start here on the passenger side, and you do have exterior speakers for your radio. They are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. They will take the occasional raining and washing down of the unit. You also have a place where you can plug in a TV and to your system. Also located on this side is your refrigerator. It works when you're on shore power only, and so it will keep your food and drinks cold at that time, but and it will also keep it cool as you're traveling, just for not long periods of time. You have a black flush here for your black tank. I'll explain that when we get to the black tank exit, and show you how that works. So come on around. You have a nice storage up front, and you have your solar panel charger information there. Solar panel, of course, is on top, and is to keep your battery up as you're traveling. While we're talking about the roof, you have a solid membrane on the roof. It's solid front to back, side to side. Everything that comes up to the roof has Dicor sealing around it. There is a Dicor seal in the front and one in the back, and like I say, everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this caulking that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. Only use Dicor. Your LP tank is located up here. Access on top to turn on and off. And behind that is your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure the water is staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. You also have your power jack here, up and down switch and light switch there. So come on around to your on-demand water heater. Your on-demand water heater has to be on switch here, and then there's a thermostat inside that I'll show you when we get there to operate the on-demand water heater. When you're using the on-demand water heater, you want to let the hot water run first until it gets to the temperature you desire, and then add cold water to it as you prefer. Located up here is your fresh water fill. You just take a hose and fill this up, and we put water in there so we can test some things for you. Next to that's your city water connection. You want to get a pressure regulator for that to keep it at 55 pounds. That way you'll keep your lines inside from having a rupture. Below that's an outside shower with hot and cold water with a spray head. Once you get to a campsite, you're going to pull up on the low side wheels on blocks or levelers, and once you have it level side to side, then you're going to remove it from your tow vehicle and level it up front to back with your tongue jack. Once you've done that, then you can run your stabilizers down, and they operate with the push of a button to extend. Once they're down on the ground, you want to not jack with them. They're not jacks, they're stabilizers. So Once they hit the ground, just add a little touch to it, and they will stabilize your unit. So here's your sewer and wastewater outlet, and the sewer connection is on the left side, the large knife valve, and then on the other side is your gray tank, and it's a smaller valve. What you're going to do is you're going to hook your dump hose to this bayonet connection. Make sure the hose is in a dump before you pull the black and let the sewage run out from the black tank. Then you can close that valve and pull your gray valve, and it will kind of wash out your hose as you desire. Once you've dumped your black tank, on the other side I've shown you the black tank flush. If it still shows there's something in the black tank, it means there's something caught on the sensors, which could be paper or solids. You can hook a hose up to the other side and make sure you're in a dump and the black valve is open before you turn the hose on, and that will wash out your tank. Located here is your 30 amp service. All this cable is yours, and we're plugged into 30 amps. You do have a little storage underneath this area, and the other stabilizers here for the rear. So come on around. You do have a nice spare tire, and that rack will fold down so you can carry on it. Behind that is your furnace exhaust. Your furnace exhaust does get hot, but we suggest you get a screen to fit over this, and that screen will keep mud daubers and little varmints out. So come on around, and we're going to go inside now and you walk through there. Your steps before we go in fold up back into the unit by just raising them up, folding it back, making sure it locks in before you close the door. As we come into the unit, on your right hand side you're going to find your buttons for your battery. It shows it's fully charged. Your fresh tank has water in it. Black and gray tank are empty. Water pump's on because we're not hooked up to city water. If you're hooked up to city water, you'll turn that off. You do have heated tanks here and awning lights, and a convenient light on the other side, and then you can run your awning in and out here. We're not going to extend it or bring it all the way in. And then your slide out is here. Located on the other side is your battery disconnect, and you turn that off and pull it out when you're storing the unit so you don't run the battery down. And next to that is your breaker panel. Your 110s are marked on the one side, and the breakers, and then past your converter, your 12 volts, and they're marked as well. Then you have your 12 volt refrigerator, which will keep your food cold as you're traveling, on 12 volts on the unit as well as your tow vehicle. So coming into the kitchen, you have your cooktop that lights off with a sparker by pushing it in. Push it in, turn it on, and it lights the burner. Turn them off, and the burners are off. You bring the glass panel down for traveling. Then you have a nice sink. And of course we dewinterize the unit for you. You'll find your keys here on the sink as well. And you have a marble top for it to match the rest of the sink top. Above your cooktop, you do have a fan and a light, as well as a microwave. So come around. Your lights operate with the push of a button in the middle. And under those lights is your futon type bed. You just lift it up and it folds down into a bunk. And across from that you have your little dinette, which is kind of nice with the stools. Your furnace operates with the thermostat by turning it on and adjusting it to the temperature you desire. And you have a hookup for a TV here, and this is your HD booster. As long as the light's on, you should be able to receive HD stations. If it's off, they'll scramble. So also when it's on, it will run your battery down if you're not hooked into shore power. Your toilet has a foot pedal, and the foot pedal pushes slightly to let water into the bowl until it's at the height that you want to use it. After use, you'll push all the way down and it will flush into the black tank. This is also where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. You're going to open the valve, put your chemicals in, and run some water with it, and then you're ready to camp. You want to start out with chemicals in the tank, and after you dump your tank, it's a good idea to put more chemicals in and water to slosh around and keep the tank smelling nice and fresh. Located here on the wall is the thermostat for your water heater. You can run the temperature up or down, and then when you get ready to use it, you turn the hot water valve on, and you'll see that the gas has come on. It's now heating. It's running your temperature up to the desired and once it's hot, then you can add cold water to it. But wait until it gets hot before you do that. If you run too much cold water with it, it'll never reach the temperature you want. So come into the bedroom, you'll see you do have nice closets on each side with some storage up above. And then you do have a place for a TV here and to hook up to your antenna there. As we come on back into the cabin, that pretty well takes care of the walkthrough for your unit. If you have any questions once you view this on YouTube, don't hesitate to call, and they'll put you in touch with one of us who do the walkthroughs all the time. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman.